Alright, so we are going thrifting. I am taking the bus and we're heading to the 11th. We're in Bon Marché, and the cool thing about this one is that they have a flea market and a farmer's market during the same time. And I started right from the beginning. So first thing, anywhere where I see jackets, I immediately drawn to. Something about me is I'm actually looking for a Ferrari leather jacket, and I found some on Vinted, but they're crazy expensive. So I was just like, okay, maybe that's in another dream. It's so interesting because obviously the weather has changed a lot in Paris. I feel like it went from like nice fall weather to now slowly getting into the winter. It makes sense that they have a lot of jackets out at the flea market, so I was just scouring through many of them, going back and forth about getting a jacket because I really like this style jacket. I don't know what they're called. To me, they remind me of those jackets that pilots used to wear back in like the 40s. Wanted a jacket like this for a while, but I kept going back and thinking like, for what, Karina? This person had very interesting pieces. It looked like it was just like a small booth, but they had cool dresses, and I was looking through them, and then I saw that she had a suitcase open with clothing, and this stuff was a little bit more affordable. And I saw this belt and I was like, oh gosh, I love this. I think this is really cool. So I immediately grabbed that, and then I was looking through all her stuff, and I realized I think she was the only vendor that I saw that had a lot of like Y2K pieces. So I just kept looking, and then I found these like Juicy Couture shorts, and I was like, okay, we're definitely taking these, you know. So I did end up grabbing a lot of stuff from her, and I love a fun printed maxi skirt. Really having fun looking through all of these. And this velvet skirt that also had satin, I think it was really cool. The hem was also asymmetrical, and I just really had to show you it. I thought this was zebra print when I first picked it up, but now looking at it back, I think it's just a striped skirt. This booth was really fun. I've actually want to say that I've seen this vendor before. Last time I was in Paris. This shirt, so beautiful. The print, the style, I like how it had that like fun collar. If it was in my size, I would have definitely taken it, and it's vintage, but once again, not in my size. And then this jacket I thought was really interesting. It had a mixture of some suede, but again, I'm like, I don't need more jackets. So then I just was looking into the sweaters. I was hoping to find maybe something in cashmere, and then I saw this person and they were wearing the Onitsuka Tigers that I was wearing, and I thought it was so cool how they styled it. So I was like, oh, let me quickly show you. One of my favorite boots to come into, because you know the pricing. The sweater I thought was really nice, and I'm like, oh, it's so ironic, skiing. Like, of course the French love to ski. It's such a stereotype, I know, but I thought it was interesting. Like, I love an Adidas sweater, but this one just had too many stains, so I ended up leaving it. And then this skirt was really interesting. Don't understand why I did not take this one. Like, I don't know, looking back now, I'm like, why did I leave this skirt? I should have taken it. I saw this style top, which I feel like this reminds me of Desigo. Poncho was really interesting because at the end there was like a fringe. It looked handmade as well. And I came across this person that makes jewelry, and I'm obsessed with it. I've been really liking like a bangle, and I love getting stone rings, so I was just like, okay, let me look into their booth, and it was really nice. I did end up picking up a piece here. They were having like a special, I believe. You could get like 2 things for, I think it was like 15 euros or something like that. I only ended up picking up one thing that I enjoyed, but overall I really like the style of this, and this person makes them by hand, so it's really cool. That's what I like about flea markets. You can find different types of vendors. So again, just going through the jackets. I don't know why I kept looking through the jackets. I think I was looking for that specific style jacket at the time. I knew realistically, going back to Los Angeles, it did not make sense to take more jackets. This vest, and I was like, oh my god, this would be perfect for layering. I love that it's striped. The person for the price for all the stuff, and she told me it was like almost like 80 euro or something like that. She was asking a lot for like the vest and stuff, so I was like, I ended up leaving it, and when I said goodbye, I said merci beaucoup, au revoir. She just like didn't even bother. She was kind of mad at me, but yeah, I mean, if I wasn't in my budget, I wasn't gonna take it. But anyways, this is another rack. Of course, when I see 3 euro, I'm like, okay, let's go through it. It was like lingerie pieces. I thought these bloomer shorts were kind of fun, perfect for like layering with a nice little dress, or I've seen people before like layering it with like a graphic tee through all the outerwear. This one I was really tempted on getting because it's one of the exact style moto jackets that I wanted to get, but I was contemplating with it. I went back and forth thinking about it, but I think she wanted over 100, almost 200 euro, and I'm like, no clothing piece is worth that much to me in my eyes. So I was like, no, that's not. I wish I would have gotten this Argyle sweater now that I'm looking back at the footage, because I really like obviously the style of it, and it also reminds me of one of the Argyle sweaters that Loewe released last fall. This is how I look. Do you like my fit? And then I came across the style jacket that I've been telling you that I like, the ones with the clasp on it. So many cool jackets, a lot of suede. This one I really liked with the little crisscross on the front. Like, you know, this person curated all these different style jackets for a while. These boots, when I saw them, I knew these would fit my foot, and I thought these would fit my calves. But I did come across these other boots that she had here, and I was like, ooh, these are nice too, a nice leather boot. And I was like, let me try these on. Like, I was already at this market for over an hour too. I always find it cool when people have all these different like digital cameras. This person had really fun pieces, and again, I think this was more like Y2K, which I feel like is really difficult to find in Y2K in Paris. And I thought about certain pieces like this cool ass, like, I don't know what it was. I don't know if it was some pants like with a skirt, like it did the layering for you, but she was asking for a big price, and I was like, ugh. Because then if I bring it back and like having to it would be like so expensive. I don't think y'all would want to pay more than 30 euro on a piece like this, you know. So that's, I'm like, oh, it's not worth it. So yeah, I was just continuing to this flea market. I'm telling you, this flea market went close to Bastille and it ended by Republic, so it was pretty far. At least over 100 different vendors at this flea market. You could find so many interesting cool pieces. That was my lovely afternoon at the flea, and now let me show you everything that I found. Hi besties, what is up? Welcome to my new place. By the way, tomorrow's Halloween and I am so excited. Do I have plans? No. I will end up celebrating Halloween because I feel like in Paris it's so different. They have a holiday after Halloween, which is All Saints Day. So on November 1st, just like a holiday here. So either a lot of people left having a long holiday, or they really do like the big events on Halloween because they're like, oh yeah, we're guaranteed to like have the next day off. I'm excited. Anyways, distraction. By the time you see this, it has been Halloween and I'm actually on my way back to the States. I'm really excited. I cannot wait to be back and just to see Luigi. I miss Luigi so much, and especially my dogs and being around pets right now. Oh, that's something. If you don't follow my Instagram, maybe you're not aware, but the place that I'm staying at, I'm pet sitting. So I have two cute, lovely dogs, 12 years old, and then two lovely cats and a chicken. And really nice to be around animals because obviously like I'm around my pets all the time, so it's been cute. And yeah, I'm just kind of pet sitting. I have this lovely home, and y'all, why am I like this became like a vent session? Let's stop right there. I kind of want to let you know like where she at. This is a completely different place. That is why I've been going to the flea markets. I try to go every Sunday, honestly, just because I love going window shopping and just looking around, not really usually buy anything, but it's just like a fun activity. Because a lot of the flea markets are usually on Saturday and Sunday, and they're always at different arrondissements. Like they change every week, but there's like multiple, so there can be like 5 of them in different arrondissements during the same time. So usually on Sundays I like to like just go get myself a coffee, you know, just bounce around the flea markets. And I did come across some stuff, so I am gonna show you everything that I got at the flea market. You already saw everything that I got at the bins, so this is mainly the flea markets. A lot of it is actually for y'all, not for me, so let's get into it. Okay, so I went into one of these little like booths. I don't know if they're booths, but just like there was this one person where she was selling a lot of her stuff out of her suitcase, and I think she mentioned she had a store. I'm not sure, but it looked like it was just stuff from her own closet. It's the only one where I feel like I found Y2K pieces, because a lot of the times I feel like thrifting here you don't see Y2K pieces. First thing I saw was this belt. This is so freaking fun. Like as soon as I saw it, I'm like, this would be really fun to layer. Oh, here comes the dog. And it also is adjustable, so I think you can make it like, I think this is the widest you can have it, but you can also make it shorter. I think it goes up to here. like that's the smallest, so you can like either do it low-waisted or high-waisted with this belt. I've been really into the studs a lot lately. It was giving for me like, I don't know, something that Britney Spears used to wear in the 2000s, and I actually got a couple things from her, so she ended up giving me like a good deal. I think like 25 euro for everything. So let me show you the next piece I got from her. But they are these terry cloth Juicy Couture shorts. How cute are these? Like, again, very Y2K. As you can say, like PJ shorts. I don't know, I can just imagine this with like a white tee. And look at that Juicy Couture tag right there. I don't see the date on these, but they're tagged to size medium. I think these would be fun to style, especially in the spring and summer. But yeah, I just had to get these. I'm like, juicy. I know y'all girlies love the juicy, so I was like, I'm getting it. This one's really interesting. I think it might not be everyone's cup of tea, but I thought it was fun, and I was like, you know what, why not? It is a Playboy black mesh tee. Do you see the Playboy bunny right here at the bottom, all bedazzled, and then in the back it says Playboy, literally all bedazzled as well. And then the tag, it's size medium, Playboy. I feel like I don't come across a lot of Playboy merch that much anymore. I think there was a big like merch stuff from Playboy back in like the 70s, I would say, but not really like, I think Y2K that I've come across. I don't know if y'all have, but it has this mesh lining in the front, and then it has ruffles on the side. So I don't know, I thought it'd be really cute and fun. It is a little sexy, I would say, because I don't know if you can tell, but I am a sucker for polka dot. When I saw this dress, I was like, oh, size NV halter. And then what I liked about it too is that it has an asymmetrical hem at the bottom. So this is more of like, I want to say a midi, and I feel like this will look so cute with some like boots. Oh, or in the summer, like a little kitten heel. This would need to be tried on so you can see how gorgeous, and then it has a cut right here. Oh, I think she got the zoomies. She got the zoomies. Kameu, I cannot, like, it looks like a vintage tag. And I want to say this is a size, let's see, it says it's a size 44. I feel like this again in the spring and summer would be really nice, or you can also layer these in the winter or in the fall, just depending on what you're wearing. I've been wearing a lot of like my dresses lately with my coat, so totally doable. And then the last piece from her booth, and this one I think was just accidental, but I was like, oh, I like it, I think it's cute. It is this like crocheted long top in this oatmeal color. I feel like you don't really find a lot of is it like a tunic top where they're like this long, and I feel like these are great for like if you want to layer even like a long skirt and then have this on top with a belt or something. But yeah, those are all the items I got from her booth, and again, for all of that she charged me 25 euro, so I thought that wasn't that bad. From different days that I went to the flea market, so it wasn't all from that exact thrift trip. These have been like just from the last couple ones. I found this cute cardigan, and actually the person that I got it from, she's like, oh my god, this other person wanted to get it but it wasn't their size and they were really sad about it. Yeah, I'm glad you're taking it, because I mean, people really wanted it. It's this one right here. Like, how fun. First of all, the colors and the pattern, like, you know me, I'm afraid of color and pattern, but I feel like this is really doable. You can wear just white top and like some jeans, and then you add this and maybe some fun printed shoes, and I think that goes really well. And it's a really nice weight. It's not like heavy, but it's not light, so you know, it's like perfect for, you know, the fall and winter or even the spring. What I really liked about this cardigan was that the buttons are flowers, resin flower buttons, and then it goes exactly with the pattern because the pattern has some flowers as well. I mean, I thought about wearing it because I'm like, it's so cute, and it is one of those cardigans that also is very stretchy and very comfortable. It's not itchy at all. I want to say I got it for like really affordable. I want to say it was like 5 euro, so not that bad. So this next piece is actually for Luis. He loves, first of all, brown, and he loves wearing shorts. He loves also just wearing swim shorts as regular shorts because he's really into like a short. He's like, I agree with Paul Mescal. I feel like shorts should be short. And I was like, okay, honey. These swim shorts, first of all, look at the colorway. I love this chocolate brown like stripes. And he has, I think, some Ralph Lauren shorts that are navy blue and green that are in this exact silhouette, and he loves it. So I was like, okay, these would be fun for him because he's always wearing brown. Like brown is like probably one of his favorite colors. It does have an elastic in the back, and it says it's by this brand called Beahib. I don't know. I think it looks cool. Even the tag looks dope. And then it has a little like star right here. It's tagged to size medium, and of course it does have the mesh lining inside, which he's like, perfect, I don't have to wear my boxers. Similar stuff where I would thrift like swim skirts and wear them out, because the swim skirts usually have like the shorts on the bottom. So I think he sees it the same way. Like, I'm gonna wear shorts as like a regular short, like actually when they're fun and they're usually shorter. And these were €5. The next two pieces are for myself, and actually I thrifted this top at the same booth as the shorts. Burgundy top. I know, another basic. It's like if someone asks me what is my favorite color, I want to say it is this burgundy. Like an aubergine or a dark burgundy color is usually what I like to wear, and also with my makeup and stuff. So when I saw this top, I know, a very classic, but it's also in boat neck style, which y'all know me and the boat neck style is one of my favorite, and I love this color. I actually have a bag with me that is in the similar tone, and also some heels, and I actually put them together yesterday and I really liked how it looked, and I put like a burgundy lipstick. I was really into the burgundy, and this is from the Monoprix. People would compare it to like a Target, I want to say, because they have clothes, but food and like makeup and hair stuff, and I already wore it. I actually have to wash it, so, but I wanted to show it to you. Really into colorful sweaters, not anything crazy. You know me and pattern, I'm like afraid of pattern. Blue sweater. It looks more royal blue on camera, but I want to say it's a little bit lighter than that. But it is so freaking nice. Like, as soon as I saw this on the rack and I was feeling it, I was like, oh, this feels really good. Even something I've been enjoying is also just like, you know, doing the whole tie around your neck with the sweaters. Yeah, the only thing is it doesn't have a tag, but just feeling it, I know there is some wool in here. Not a lot, but some of it, but also with cashmere, I can feel that as well. What size or material this is for €10. So, and it's just a beautiful color, and I think that's kind of where I'm going now with. It's just adding a little bit of color to my wardrobe now that I feel like I have good basics. Oh my god, this is like falling. The last two things are, can you guess? Shoes. From fall to spring, I'm a boot girly. Either it's tennis shoes or boots. I feel like those are the two type of shoes I usually wear the most. When I saw these boots, and I really like the silhouette, they're completely different to what I have at home, the black boots that I like, because these are heeled and they're 100% leather and they fit your girl's calves. So I've actually been wearing these a lot lately. I do get tired with these because obviously the amount of walking that I do, they're still really nice, especially if you're just gonna be out for a couple hours. But these were already like worn in pretty nicely. I love the little heeled boot right here, and it is pointed. I want to say 17.5 with calf, and they fit. Like, I am so happy, and I think it's because right here there's like some hidden elastic. You can see. Simple, slim boot. I love wearing these with my dresses or also under jeans, and this has been one of my go-to shoes lately. Definitely peeling inside, so I think this happens a lot with shoes overall, but as you can see, there's peeling on the top of the calf. When I wear white socks with this, it gets all black on the bottom. These are a boot that I have to wear like black socks with. Good quality. I think I paid €15 for these. Last but certainly not least, I think one of my favorite flea market finds are these boots that I found. 2013 to 2015, there was a style of boot that I liked that was all lace up, and I would wear it to school like all the time. And this was when I was at UCLA and I did a lot of walking, but they were always so comfortable, and I just loved the style of it. So when I found these, I was like, okay, this brought me back. They are a mesh to put on and off, but so worth it. Can't really see, but there are these Doc Martens. Square toe lace up, freaking Doc Martens. So sick. And I love the heel on this as well. This is definitely very 90s kind of Doc Martens, or what people would say kind of like a military shoe, I guess, because all of the laces. It's such good quality. Like, you know, Doc Martens makes really good quality leather shoes. There was a couple scuffs right here, but I was like, that is fine with me. I passed these twice. The first time I saw them, I was like, okay. I was too nervous to ask for the price because I was just like, let me go look around. And then when I was kind of done looking through the flea market, I went back and I'm like, yes, they're still there. Okay, let me go ask. And they originally were 50, and I was like, should I haggle, if you will? Do you know, especially because there's a language barrier. So I was like trying to say it in French, and also if they didn't understand, I just told them like a number on my phone and see if like, hey, is this okay? They ended up calling someone else and they're like, yeah, we can do that. And I was like, okay, I mean, okay, I'm taking them. So I got these for 40 euro. And I looked at the comps for these, and these go for over 100. It's a pretty good deal. I did wear them one night though, and I think it's because I might have to get longer laces because I have a wider calf. So towards the top, it starts getting, you know, a little bit wider. I do it too tight. It's too tight around the ankle and it starts hurting me. I think eventually I'm gonna see if I can find even longer laces for it, because again, I just wanted to be a little bit more loose at the top. But yeah, those are all the pieces that I found at the flea market. Oh, the cat is like, do you see it? Oh, she having fun. Oh, she's with me. Bye-bye, Louie. She'll usually be like right here next to me on top of the desk, or she'll lay next to me on my bed. She's so cute. I've never had cats, so it's such an interesting experience to have a cat with me. Anyways, I digress. The last thing I want to show you is something that y'all keep asking me, especially from my fall outfits video, and I keep forgetting. Y'all keep asking me about my leopard trench. Talked about it in a thrift haul a while back because I got this in November of last year, so it's gonna be a year that I've had this. And I usually wear it when I come to France because obviously the weather here, like, you can wear your trench coats. Not really something that happens in California, Southern California specifically. But y'all keep asking me, what is the brand? So I'm like, here, I'm gonna say it on camera and I'll refer to this if y'all ask me again. But it is by this brand called Maggie Barnes, and this one is a 2X. I got this from Savers, and yeah, it was one of those things that I was really excited when I found it. I even think I have like a little TikTok about it when I saw this trench coat. But yeah, I've had it for a while, been wearing it a lot here, and it's great. It's a very nice little leopard printed trench coat. The only thing, it doesn't have like a belt, but I usually wear it open, or like I'll cover myself with it. Just thought I'd let you know. My favorite experience when it comes to, you know, secondhand shopping in Paris, I think I want to say, is the flea markets for me. I think it's just the vibe initially. There's just like, you're going to one specific area and you're just outside and you're like walking into different quote booths. I don't know, it seems more interactive, more personal, like that. I mean, not saying that, you know, thrift stores, you don't get those exact vibes, but like selling their things, it could be like a professional, or it can be someone that was like, you know what, I have so much stuff that I'm, you know, cleaning my closet out and I'm gonna, you know, participate in this flea market, you know. So it's a really cool range of things. When it comes to thrifting in Paris, I do enjoy the flea markets more, and it's just like a nice fun activity if you're ever in Paris during, you know, the weekend. It's a really cool thing to do, and just like how the community comes together to enjoy these flea markets. Very different to the flea markets that we have back in Southern California, specifically the Rose Bowl. I guess the Rose Bowl is kind of like that, but obviously the Rose Bowl, there's like an entry fee, and then like, I mean, it's massive, but it's usually more professional kind of thing, versus I feel like these different flea markets, you don't really have to be a professional to sell. And it makes sense at a Rose Bowl because you're putting a lot down for the space, versus like, you know, at these, I think someone mentioned it before, like how much you put down at these smaller flea markets is not really as much. That lastly, I just remembered another thing I thrifted at the flea market, and it is this bangle. I was like, I put it on for a reason, and it has these stones, and I have earrings with these stones, and also I like it because it's one of those that is like easy to put on. It's flexible. Of getting jewelry at the flea markets as well, so it's just a nice cool little brass bangle. And I think this one I got for like 10 euros. Someone who is allergic to a lot of nickel and stuff, I am shocked that this has not affected me whatsoever. So pretty good, because I feel like most costume jewelry does affect me. I was wearing some the other day and like my ear here is like pretty, it's healing at the moment, so I have not worn earrings because of that. Okay, that is it, y'all. I've been yapping for a while. We're going into winter. I already seen a lot of like winter stuff, so let me know what video you'd like to see next. I will be back in the States and I would love to give you a video you would like to see. This was my last thrift, I think, here in Paris. I do more fashion content or lately, or even like a commentary video, so let me know what topics you're interested in and or what kind of outfits videos you want to see, because I kind of want to do something like that. So thank you so much for tuning in, and if you haven't already, please hit the subscribe button down below, and if you want to continue to hang out with me and see my face, you can follow on my socials or living as Karina. I love you lots, and I'll see you soon with a new video. Bye.